Alright, so buying a laptop can be really confusing, especially when you're on a tight budget like $500 and there's so many options. But don't worry, in this video, I'm going to be helping you guys with just that. 5 best laptops for work, students, as well as some casual gaming under $500. That'll give you the best value for money, the best bang for your buck. And I'll also be dropping links to all the laptops that I mentioned in this video. And those are Amazon affiliate links. So if you want to help the channel out and in turn help me make more videos, go ahead and check them out. These videos do take a lot of time and effort to make. But with that being said, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. So before we get to the laptops, here are some tips to keep in mind when you're looking for a new laptop. Stick to at least 8 GB of RAM minimum, because 4 GB just doesn't cut it for Windows 11 these days. And if you do get a laptop with 4 GB of RAM, try to add an extra 4 GB stick so you have that 8 GB, as well as look for SSDs and not hard drives, because hard drives are really slow, and these days SSDs are really cheap and you can find them in basically any laptop. Also, try to get at least one Type-C port on your laptop and look for IPS displays. And if you're into gaming, you'll need a graphics card that is dedicated, as well as a high refresh display, which is not really possible under that $500 budget. But I'll mention a laptop that is over $500 that can do gaming. So if you're into that and can spend that extra money, do check the description box down below. But with that being said, let's get to the laptops. Alright, so starting off, the first laptop on our list is the Asus VivoBook 14 in the slate gray color. This is your bare minimum. It starts at $290 in my opinion, and 14-inch IPS display, full HD resolution, and it's got that 1920 x 1080, and it also has an Intel Core i3 1115G4 processor with Intel UHD graphics. You've got 4 GB of RAM, but you can add an extra stick to make it 8 GB, and I do recommend that. 128 GB PCI SSD, a fingerprint reader, Windows 11, backlit keyboard, as well as 2 USB ports, one of which is a Type-C, and you also have a USB 3.0 and a HDMI port. In my opinion, the Asus VivoBook 14 is a really good starting point. I wouldn't recommend you guys go below this. It starts at $290, a really nice deal in my opinion. You're getting a lot for your money, really good value in my opinion, and just adding that extra 4 GB of RAM will make this laptop perform really well. Really good for, starting off as a school student, as well as if you're doing office work and stuff like that, just basic browsing, email, not doing too much of high-end stuff. This is a really nice laptop in my opinion. So again, if your budget is really tight, under $300, do give this laptop a shot. Now moving on, we have a Chromebook on our list. This is the Lenovo Flex 5i13. This is a 13-inch Chromebook. It's not a Windows laptop, it is a Chromebook, so it's running Chrome OS instead of Windows 11. You've got an Intel Core i3, again 1115G4 processor with Intel UHD graphics, a 13.3-inch Full HD IPS display, and bear in mind this is a touchscreen, so it's really helpful for the students out there who want to take notes and stuff like that. It does support the pen, so if you're taking notes in your class, you can buy the stylus separately and use it as a note-taking device. It has 8 GB of DDR4 RAM and 64 GB of storage, and the storage is expandable via the micro SD card. As I said, it's running Chrome OS. You've got the latest version of Bluetooth as well as Wi-Fi, and this is going to give you really good battery life as well, as it's a 13.3-inch display and it's running normal specs. You'll get good battery life. So again, really good for students who want to use their laptop throughout the day for taking notes and doing stuff in class. You have USB Type-C, HDMI, SD card reader, as well as USB 3.0 port, and this laptop will retail for $373. And for that price, I think the Lenovo Flex Chromebook is a really good option. Chrome OS is not like Windows, it's different, but you can basically do all the normal stuff, like again, email, browsing, your Google Sheets, PowerPoint, all of that. If you're doing just school and work stuff, Chrome OS is good. You can also run Android apps on this one. So yeah, it does add to the functionality overall in my opinion. Next up on our list is the HP 14 laptop. And if you guys are noticing the trend, I'm going for 14-inch laptops in this list because they're more portable and small to carry around, more compact, and I think students like that. They don't want to carry around a heavy, huge bag, and the 14-inch laptops are really nice in that way. They're more portable, and even for office stuff, it doesn't take a lot of space if you have a small desk or anything. So again, talking about the HP 14 laptop, you've got an AMD Ryzen 5 5500U processor with Radeon Vega graphics, 8 GB of RAM, and a 256 GB PCI SSD, 14-inch Full HD display, and this is the anti-glare panel, and it also has the latest version of Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so Wi-Fi 6 as well as Bluetooth 5, and thin and light. It's got Windows 11, good battery life, and also it has HP's fast charge technology, so if you do run out of battery life, it can be charged up really quickly. Again, a backlit keyboard, a webcam for your Zoom and online classes and your meetings. And this laptop also has really good speakers, because I did review a HP laptop recently and that had really good speakers, retailing for about $429. In my opinion, it's a really good deal. Again, this is starting to get a little expensive, I know, but this will offer you more performance. The 5500U inside the HP 14 can actually do some video editing as well, so light 1080p video editing and some casual gaming. Because of those Radeon Vega graphics, they are pretty decent. And if you're into casual light gaming as well as creative work like photo and video editing, this laptop is a really good deal, really good value in my opinion. So do check it out if your budget is around that $430 mark. Next up on our list is the Lenovo IdeaPad 3. Again, it's a 14-inch display, full HD in terms of resolution, and it is 1920 x 1080. Really nice display in my opinion, thin bezels, AMD Ryzen 5 5500U, again Radeon Vega 7 graphics, 8GB of RAM and 256GB PCI SSD, Windows 11, latest version of Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so Wi-Fi 6 as well as Bluetooth 5, HDMI, a USB Type-C as well as a USB Type-A port, and you've also got a SD card reader, a full-size SD card reader here, and the webcam has a privacy shutter, so if you want to use that, and that's also really a good feature in my opinion, and a backlit keyboard for about $480. Now again, going slightly up in price for $480, this Lenovo IdeaPad 3 is also a really good deal in my opinion. It's got good battery life, good performance for your normal day-to-day work. You can also pull off some light gaming and video editing, as I said, because of the Radeon Vega graphics. And if you are close to that $500 budget, this is a laptop you can consider as well. Now last but not the least on our list is the Acer Aspire 514 in the Safari Gold color. It's got again a 14-inch IPS Full HD display, Intel i5 1135G7 processor at 4.2 GHz max boost, and it's also got Iris Xe graphics, 20 GB of DDR4 RAM, 512 GB PCI SSD, as well as Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5. Backlit keyboard, webcam, your USB Type-C, USB 3.0 Type-A port, also a USB 2.0 port, your RJ45 Ethernet jack, HDMI, and Windows 11. Now, if you notice, this laptop is over that $500 budget, actually $549, but during sales and rebates and stuff, you can get it around that $500 price. And in my opinion, it's the best laptop that that $500 budget can buy. It's got the i5 processor, Intel Iris Xe graphics, which are really capable. You can edit videos in up to 4K as well as play some games like Valorant and CSGO. It's got that 14-inch IPS display, good battery life, thin and light, portable. Overall, a really good, solid laptop in my opinion for people who want to do work, as well as school stuff and some casual gaming and creative work. This is the best laptop that you can buy under that $500 budget or around that $500 budget. So do check it out if you're looking for the best performing laptop. Now, overall, in my opinion, all the laptops on the list are really good. If you're confused in which one to get, if you want the cheapest laptop, go for the first one, which is costing you $290. If you want the best value for money, bang for your buck, go for the HP 14 with the i3 processor. And if you can spend the extra money and you want the best possible laptop around that $500 budget, go with the Acer Aspire 514. Alright, so those are all the laptops on the list, and I know you're confused because I did give you 5 options now and you're wondering which one to buy from the bunch. Now, if your budget is really tight, under $300, go with the Asus VivoBook 14. This will give you really good value, and that laptop is amazing in my opinion for the price. Good bang for your buck. Just add 4 GB of extra RAM and you'll be sorted with school as well as office work. And if you are able to spend that extra money and want better performance, go with the HP 14 laptop. The AMD Ryzen 5 5500U processor will give you some really good performance. With the Radeon Vega graphics, you can edit videos as well as photos and play some games as well. $430, in my opinion, it's the best value for money laptop, period. That's the best bang for your buck you can get under $500. For $430, the HP 14 is a good deal in my opinion. Now, if you want the best possible laptop for this, around $500 budget, go with the Acer Aspire 5. Again, Intel i5 processor from the 11th generation, Iris Xe graphics. You've got 20 GB of RAM, which is insane in my opinion. 20 GB of RAM will be really helpful for creative tasks like Adobe Premiere Pro or After Effects, and even gaming and just normal day-to-day use. Even if you're opening 50 tabs in Google Chrome, that laptop should be able to handle it. So if you want the best laptop possible, I know it's a little over $500, that $540 mark, but keep an eye on the Amazon page, the deals, the discounts. Whenever they come by, the laptop does go around for cheaper pricing. So that's the best possible laptop you can get. Now, if you want a gaming laptop, I have linked a gaming laptop from Lenovo as well, the IdeaPad 3 Gaming, which is way over that $500 budget, but it'll give you a high refresh rate display as well as a dedicated graphics card. So if you want the best value gaming laptop, and if you ask for my opinion, I'll leave it, linked down below in the description so you guys can check it out. Again, keep an eye on the description box and do buy from those links if you want to help the channel out. It does take a lot of time and effort to make these videos for you guys, and I'll be able to bring more such guides for you in the future. So with that being said, like this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and found this video helpful. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads. Let me know in the comments down below what laptop you are using or what laptop you're planning to buy. Anything, I'll be there replying to you guys. But with that being said, my name has been Yusuf. You guys have been awesome. Stay awesome, keep smiling, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Yo, microphone check, make it a microphone check. Give it a microphone, I make it a microphone dead. Don't step to me, newbie, I could truly be moody. I could have played the fucking Grinch in the movies. I've been a part-time shadow cat, part-time. That is not a guy that I would ever want to try to battle rap. Snap, crackle, pop, mind fried to a crisp. Make an MC into a wide-eyed lunatic.